Proverbs 1 through 33. The first chapter of Proverbs talks a lot about knowledge and wisdom and how to gain them, but it starts off with a powerful statement in verse 7, saying, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge." That's in the ESV version. But this statement shows how important the fear of the Lord should be in our lives, as it is the building block of our knowledge. Spiritual knowledge, worldly knowledge, all knowledge. The building block is the fear of the Lord. Within the second section, it talks about the incitement of sinners, and people being enticed by sinners of the world into wrongdoing. But as it says in verse 18, after going over what these people will do, it says that they are laying an ambush for their own lives, as this is what we do when we interact and purposely sin with sinners, like getting drunk. These activities make it so we are giving our own lives up to the devil by advising the innocent, or stealing, or other sins mentioned in the passage. The final section of this powerful first chapter of Proverbs talks about the call of wisdom and how God is calling out to us for us to gain wisdom through the fear of the Lord, like mentioned in verse 7. But we don't do it, as we can become complacent and happy where we are in life. People who work office jobs every day of their life, they're complacent. They may enjoy themselves, they'll be happy, but they aren't moving anywhere in life. In verse 29, Solomon goes back to the fear of the Lord point in stating, "Because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord." This verse again shows how important it is to fear the Lord always, as that is where wisdom comes from. In my opinion, the most powerful verse here is also in the last section, in verse 31. It states, "Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their way, and have their fill of their own devices." I feel like this verse touches on the topic of addiction, which is a big issue in the world today, whether it be drinking, nicotine, pornography, all of these addiction, habitual sins. People keep wanting to eat the fruit of their current way. Keep watching pornography and masturbation. Keep wanting to go get a drink, get high. All these things rooted within addiction. And they're filled with this device of addiction from the devil. But these people, and all of us, need to start fearing the Lord to gain the wisdom and power needed to beat addiction and other sins in our lives.